Marriage is ordained by God. Now it's good to get married. Being married is what is difficult about. Getting married is just a matter of few seconds or few minutes. But being married is a real effort. That the man and the woman need to work together how to have a meaningful marriage. In the journey together, there will be misunderstanding, there will be struggles, you will face storms together, and sometimes we also blame each other. Now, why do marriages fail? There are many reasons. One is the unmet needs of your partner. Second, unfulfilled dreams, unresolved conflicts, and failure to adjust with one another. But how to keep the marriage so fresh till death separates you? Now let me place 6 things for you to celebrate your marriage. One is acceptance. You will definitely agree with me that when you got married, both of you were looking different, the man and the woman. After a few years, you grow old, there are changes. But you're called to accept one another as they are, with their inadequacies. When we fail to accept the other person, then there becomes a real struggle. And that is why I say, celebrate your differences. Celebrate that both of you are different and God made you differently. The second one is attention. Sometimes in marriage you can feel lonely because we do not have time for each other. The man is caught up with his work and friends, the woman is caught up with the family and children, and actually if you see, both of you do not have time to sit and talk and communicate. But if you really want to build that bridge of love, you need to give time and you need to have attention. You need to give time for each other. You need to have concern for each other. The third thing you find here, it is not just acceptance and attention. The third one is adjustment. Now sometimes because of our self-centeredness, because of our pride, we fail to give in, and there is a struggle. Adjustment is willing to go the second mile because you love your husband so much, because you love your wife so much, you go the second mile. Failure to adjust can always lead to conflict. Acceptance, attention, adjustment, and fourthly, it is amnesty. Amnesty is actually forgiveness. Now, as husband and wife, when we live at close quarters, there will be things that we see differently because both of you are coming from 2 different backgrounds. The way your parents brought you is different from the way your husband's parents brought him up. And so you look at the issues and deal differently. Sometimes you say things to hurt the other person. But it is always good to forgive. Where there is no forgiveness, there is always a struggle. Because sometimes you can go to bed with an unforgiving spirit. It can cause bitterness, anger, and pain. But some people come and ask me, who should forgive, the husband or the wife? I always tell them, the matured person should forgive. Take the first step to forgive. So you decide how you're going to do it. But if you want to really build the bridge of love, amnesty is the key. The next one is affection. Now it's a myth. After a few years of marriage, we slowly lose our love for each other. Now that's not true. Because God has brought you together with a purpose, and you have no one else but to love the person whom God has brought in your life. Now remember, the more you love your spouse, the more it pleases God. And He is the owner. You are not the owner. You are only a steward of what God has given you. Is your love for your wife fading away? Is your love for your husband fading away? Or can you build this ladder? When is the last time you told her you love her? When is the last time you told him that you love him? It is not only acceptance, attention, adjustment, and amnesty and affection, it is also appreciation. Now, very often we go through life without even appreciating the other person. We think it is a duty of the wife to take care of the children, to cook, and to provide food on the table. But now listen very carefully. Whether it's a duty or not, we are called to appreciate her whenever she does something. And the same thing with the wife. Appreciate your husband. Every day you can find something new to appreciate, because there are some homes where there is only negativism, constant grumbling and murmuring, hitting out on each other and complaining. Now try this from today onwards, that you will find something positive to appreciate in your husband and in your wife. Now, I personally believe these are the 6 things to be used in order to have that bridge, so that love can be fresh and your marriage can be fresh, and you will set a good example for your children. Try it. If you want to know more about how to have a purpose in marriage and meaning in marriage, how to celebrate marriage, please feel free to call us, and we will be willing to give time to meet with you. Thank you.